Oh yes, I've been putting this off long enough. It's time to get a crackin', ladies and gentlemen. I just gotta give my 2 cents about VH1's 100 Greatest Women in Music list. This list is an absolute truck of shit. I don't know what the criteria is to get on that list, but whatever it is so out of whack. This is why the music industry is failing, because we seem to think good looks and talent go hand in hand. These girls, these days, all girls need to do to become a recording artist is good looks and a nice enough body so they can dress like sluts. Don't get me wrong, some really great female artists have dressed like sluts in the past, but they actually had good songs to back it up. These chicks are just coasting off their sex appeal. Same thing goes for guys, too. Little Justin Bieber fangirls, let's be honest, if he looked anything like the lead singer of the Cars, you wouldn't be listening to him at all. He has no good songs to back it up. And they have no good songs to back up this whole crazy, sexy act they try to put on. I mean, yeah, Lady Gaga might have crazy outfits and crazy antics, but honestly, I hate her fucking music. It's like every time I hear a Kesha, Katy Perry, or Lady Gaga song, they all sound the same to me. Just some shitty pop beat, auto-tuned vocals, and unoriginal lyrics talking about either sex, partying, or one of those terrible meant-to-be inspirational songs. Honestly, I thought Firework was fucking stupid. I've heard it a million times before, I don't need to hear it again. Why can't their 15 minutes be up already? Back in the day, they would have been lucky to be one-hit wonders. But no, we're just fine with listening to the same recycled shit over and over again. What I don't understand is how you can make a list of the most important women in music and leave out the really important names just to make room for the ones that are popular today. Sure, just leave out some of the women that inspired most of the world's good musicians. Just because they're more socially relevant doesn't mean they're good. I mean, she may be on the old side, but I would take Aretha Franklin over Lady Gaga any day. And by the way, quit saying that what Lady Gaga does is so original. David Bowie has been bending the rules on what's socially acceptable for a guy since 1969, and women like Suzi Quatro and Joan Jett have been doing it since the 70s. You can even look at the glam metal bands from the 80s. They were guys who wore eyeliner and lipstick and got more ass than a bus seat. Speaking of Suzi Quatro and Joan Jett, let's look at the people I agree with. Kim Gordon, Courtney Love, Shirley Manson, Alanis Morissette, Meg White, Regina Spektor, and Liz Phair. 7 people, 7 out of 100 names on that goddamn list. That's really, really sad. I mean, and most of them are from the 90s anyway. The only one that isn't from the 90s is Regina Spektor. I mean, she's more on the newer side, but her shit is good. I like it. Now let's take a look at some of the lovely and talented women they left out. Anne and Nancy Wilson of Heart, Pat Benatar, Aretha Franklin, Joan Jett, Tina Turner, Grace Slick, Patti Smith, The Runaways, which I think is the most important female band of all time, Janis Joplin, Stevie Nicks, Lita Ford, Chrissie Hynde, Nico, Dina Cancer, Suzi Quatro, and yet something or other. I can't. She's the lead singer of Animal Alpha, but she has one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard. I love how she can go from a whisper to really powerful screams, like a real heavy metal singer can. Linda Perry from Four Non Blondes. Some people might not think she's all that relevant today because they were kind of a one-hit wonder in the 90s, but what a lot of people don't know is she wrote Christina Aguilera's song Beautiful, and that's one of the most popular songs among sad, lonely teenage girls nowadays. Debbie Harry. Oh, I have something to show you guys. One second. Debbie Harry. Not only is she extremely pretty, but she's one of the best female musicians ever. Her songs are just great. A lot of people still know them. And yes, I still listen to cassettes. Don't hate. Well, I should say don't judge me, but oh well. I said it, not taking it back. Fucking Debbie Harry! How can you leave her off the list? She's the most, just hands down, one of the most important female musicians ever. How can you even do that? I don't know, let's listen to shit anyway. And the most important girl group of all time, the fucking Go-Go's. How can you leave the Go-Go's off? They were the first female group to get to #1 by writing their own songs. Ugh, these girls can't even get to #1 with their material. It's stupid. I just can't believe that whoever the hell voted for this special actually had the balls to say that the shit musicians on the list are superior to the all-time greats. The women that inspire me to change the way people think and to go out and make something of my life. Those women make me proud to say that I too am a rock and roll chick. That might sound corny, but oh well, I'm proud of it. I'm a fucking rock and roll chick. And I can't wait to go out there and change that shit. VH1, you are out of order. Next time you have a list to do something with music, leave it to VH1 Classic. Those people know their music. Have Eddie Trunk or Don Jameson do it. Fuck, just any classic rock musician. They know their shit. You can keep your mob wives and your basketball wives or whatever the hell kind of attention whores you get on your network nowadays, but you have lost a great deal of respect from me. From now on, I'm sticking to VH1 Classic. Sorry, VH1. You're just another MTV waiting to happen.